Hi there and welcome back. I've finally getting round to sorting out a project that I've had on the back burner for a few weeks. I've got all my photos here and I've been having a good rummage in there because I just want a few old photos, and I've had some new photos developed off my camera for my frame. I bought this a few weeks ago, bought it from the range. It was $7.99. And I just wanted a collection of photos in here. This is going to go in our bedroom. And because this is going in our bedroom, I decided to keep the photos of myself and my husband. So I'm going to have a play around to see what photos will fit where. Last time I opened a frame up, this cardboard was actually stapled to the frame, and I ended up damaging the frame, so I'm gonna have to make sure I am really careful with this one. So I'm just gonna unwrap it and have a play about with the photos, and then see, that's how they should be. Cardboard should not be stapled to a frame. I'm going to have a play about with the photos and then I will come back and show you what it looks like. I'll see you in a little while. I don't know about anybody else, but you know these little black things that you get on the back of frames? You have to be really careful. You've really tried to get your finger in there to lift it up, but it can actually, if you dig in too far, it can actually be quite painful. So I've got the back off, and this is like a bit of wool string, and I was hoping I might be able to actually move it up and down so that depending on the size of the photo I could, but I'm gonna have to, because this bottom one, the bottom one, doesn't give you a lot of depth. So I'm going to have a play about and see what it looks like. I'll catch you in a bit. So I've got my photos in. This back has gone on a lot better than what I thought it was going to. Some of the photos are a bit big, but I don't want to cut them. I'd sooner just have them poking out the back. And then the whole idea is when I get some new ones, I can just keep swapping and changing if we don't like what we see. Whoops. So that is what I have ended up with, and I quite like that. I like the fact that I can swap and change them photos as and when I want to. So the frame was $7.99 and it cost me £3.16 for 4 6x4 photos. So for not much more than a tenner, I've got a nice little framed piece of artwork, I guess you could call it. That's going to go in the main bedroom. I've now got to go and see if David's going to help me put that up. I believe we do have a spirit level somewhere hanging about in the house, so I'm going to go and grab that out and I will see you in a little bit. Hopefully this is going to be quite easy just to put a couple of, yeah, it's got 2 little hangy hooks there. So I'll see you in a little while. And there we have it. It's all up. Looks pretty straight. We were halfway through putting it up and somebody went and knocked on the door. And it was my son, his girlfriend, and our little granddaughter. But yeah, we like it. We can now remind ourselves how young we once were every time we come into the bedroom. So I'm not sure if we want to do that, but there it is. I'm quite pleased with it. Like I say, for just over £10, I don't think that's a bad price. And I can swap and change the photos as and when we get fed up of them. But let me know, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you don't? So that's my little project done for today. Today is Sunday. I think it's Sunday 1st of March today, and I'm actually going on a very rare night out tonight. It's my cousin's son's wedding, and we've been invited to the evening do. So I'm gonna go and rummage through my wardrobe and decide what I'm going to wear. I'll do a little short if anyone is interested in what I shall be wearing. But I've been and bought myself this little bracelet. I just fancied a little bit more silver tone jewellery. It's from Primark. It was £4 and it's a stretchy one. I don't think that's too bad. £4. So I am now going to spend God knows how long rummaging in the wardrobe, trying to find out what I'm going to wear, and then I shall be heading into the shower and trying to make myself presentable, I guess. I have not, I don't dress up that often, and you forget sometimes. I think, applying makeup and does this go with that and whatnot, but it's a bit of a challenge. But there we are. That's what I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon. It'll probably take me that long just to decide what to wear. I've already got my sparkly silver shoes out, so I'll be putting them on. And there's me, there's my mum and my sister what's going, and my sister has volunteered to do the driving. It's in an area where we don't normally go, so we will be relying on Google Maps. So fingers crossed we will get there and we will get back all in one piece. I'll show you in a bit what I end up wearing. I've just been rummaging through my handbags to see if I've got a handbag, and I've found this glittery one, and inside, look, plasters. I always make sure I have got my plasters with me. I absolutely love a good dance, a good boogie. So does my sister. So that's what I'm hoping to do in a bit. And because I don't normally wear high heels, I think these are going to be a lifesaver today. I've got my bracelet on, and these are the earrings that I'm going to be going with. So this is the outfit complete. I'll do a full length. I've got my shoes on, I've got my handbag, I'm all ready to go. It is absolutely freezing outside, so I will unfortunately be having to put a coat on. Am I going to end up getting to the venue? Do I trust my sister? That is the problem. She's driving and I'm going to be navigating Google Maps, and we've got our 81-year-old mother as well in the car. It already sounds like a disaster, but who cares? I'm going to go and I'm going to have a good night and I'm going to boogie. So I'll see you when I get back. So I'm back from the wedding and we've had a really good night. I've got a few souvenirs. There were these flashing foam things, and I've got some groovy glasses. It's got their initials and the date of the wedding on. And we've had a good old boogie. And my bag, it didn't survive. It's just, it looks like I think this bit was just glued and it looks like the glue's gone. So that's me done. It's not late, it's about 10:10. So that's the end of the day, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.